Hey, what's up, nerds? Welcome to this week's episode of Nerdistic Tendencies. I am your host, Ray Hale. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the little ringy dingy so you can see my updates every week. In this week's episode, we have a Mile High Comics mystery box that we're going to be going through. And I actually picked up 2 5-pound mystery boxes, so we'll go through that. You'll see my haul for the week, as well as something a little special at the end. This channel is all about collecting comics and nerd shit. This channel is about collecting. It's not all about the keys. There's thousands and thousands and thousands of comic books, all of which are good. Some you may like, some you may not like, but I would like to actually spotlight some of the issues that you don't get to see all the time. It's not all about spending big money on big key issues. It's also about the budget books and spending very little for lots of cool issues. I don't always worry about the quality of the book. As I'm collecting, I don't need a near mint copy of every book that I want. I like to collect, but I like to read them. And unfortunately, as some of you collectors know, as you read them, you're bending the spine, this, and that, but I actually enjoy it for the reading, the stories, the characters. Recently, I purchased 2 5-pound mystery boxes from Mile High Comics. One is a Marvel mystery box. The second one is an X-Titles mystery box. Got some cool stuff in there. Alright, here we go. We're opening up the Mile High box here. As you can see, I've scratched out all my personal information on the box. That way, nobody can send me any hate mail or letter bombs or whatever. Okay, now make sure you're not cutting your hands. That's a good thing. Don't want any trips to the ER. As you can see, Mile High has done a great job packing up this box. A lot of peanuts. Comics are in good shape. And they put a cardboard backing. That way you don't cut any of the comic books, which is always a plus. Now I got 2 packages here. One of them is, like I said, a Marvel Comics 5-pound box. The other is just for X-Titles. X-Men, X-Force. A lot of cool stuff in here. A lot of packing peanuts. Like I said, everything is wrapped up really well. Okay, here we go. This is X-Men. Don't know the volume of it, but it's X-Men #1. It's a Mile High Comics exclusive cover. This is pretty cool. Again, more Marvel. Stephen King, The Stand, Captain Trips. This is a miniseries. Got parts 1, parts 2, part 3. I was a huge fan of the original miniseries. X-Force #14. Now in these 2 bundles, you're going to see there's a lot of X-Force in here. X-Force #12. Wolverine #56. We're going to see a couple of these. Looks like a Mark Silvestri cover. Okay, this is Uncanny X-Men 281. This is pretty cool. This launched right after the Muir Island saga. The X-Men were split off into 2 teams. The original team from X Factor came over, split into the blue and gold teams. This kicked off the gold team run on Uncanny X-Men. X-Men #26. Cool cover. Not very often you get, especially back in that day, Cyclops and Captain America on the same cover. Black Panther #28. Don't have a lot of Black Panther comics. but I'm starting to pick them up as I see them. U.S. Avengers, #1. It's pretty cool. Squirrel Girl, Red Hulk. Amazing Spider-Man #368. Trying to gather up an Amazing Spider-Man run. This was one that I needed. Not a big book by any stretch of the imagination. Marvel Comics Presents. This is the second volume. This is #2. Big fan of the first run. We're going to see a couple of those. Young Avengers presents Patriot. This is a 1 of 6 miniseries. I only got one part. Now, here's the first volume of Marvel Comics Presents. Really cool run. This one has Cyclops and Colossus. This one here is pretty cool. Marvel Comics Presents was good because it had a lot of shorter stories using a lot of different characters. In some ways, kind of like an old Marvel team-up. Mighty Avengers #19. This was a Secret Invasion tie-in. Didn't even know this one existed. Untold Tales of Spider-Man #4. That's pretty cool. Mighty Thor #430. Also collecting a big Thor run. This is one that I needed. I have no idea what this is. But that's the cool thing about getting some of this stuff and picking up books. You never know what you're going to pick up. Soleil, I don't know. Spider-Man #6. This was the volume, the Todd McFarlane run. That was pretty cool. Wolverine #50, or 91, I'm sorry. Wolverine #91. Didn't have this one. Wolverine #84. Now, this is another one I didn't have in my run, so I was happy to get it, but I ended up getting a couple of them. Wonder Man #3. Also working on a Wonder Man run as well. X Factor. Love this, the original volume. This is #3. It's pretty cool. You got Beast down on the cover, dressed up like a mummy. Ghost Rider #25. Was never a big fan of Ghost Rider, but it's really starting to turn around. Ultimate Fantastic Four. Now, a lot of these Ultimate comics, I never read them. So once I actually get the entire run, I'll go through and read them. But some of the stuff that I've read about some of these books are pretty cool. So as you can see, there's a few of them there. That was real nice. Marvel Fanfare #5. That's pretty cool. Didn't have any of these. Always kind of bypassed them. So now that I got a couple, there's #9. It's going to be another run. This was a really cool find. This I really like. Secret Wars 2, #6. And we're going to have another one here, #7. Both of these I did not have. And they're actually really good shape too. So certainly wanted to finish that Secret Wars run. Dreadstar Annual. This is a Jim Starlin creation. Jim Starlin, as you know, is creator of Thanos. Beauty and the Beast #2. I'll be doing a profile on this another time. X-Men #15. More of that X-Men run. This was really cool. Stephen King's The Dark Tower, The Gunslinger Born. This is a hardbound book. I was really happy to get this. Obviously, Stephen King is fantastic. This is Wolverine #1. That was a Mile High variant. Another issue of Wolverine #59. Both of these I did not have, so it was cool to add those to my current runs. This one I never even knew existed. Magneto and the Magnetic Men. I guess this is that crossover DC Marvel Universe deal. Uncanny X-Men Annual #16. Another issue of Wolverine, 83. Look at that cover. Fantastic. Bone Claws Wolverine. Another issue of Wolverine. This one's 58. It's pretty cool. Nice to see Jubilee. Again, another Wolverine, 84. So a lot of these doubles I'll end up giving away at some point. So keep watching. Another Uncanny X-Men Annual. This one's 15. Kings of Pain. I used to like the way they did the annuals. story runs, various different teams and books. X Factor 110, again, big fan of the first X Factor run. Another X-Force, number 20. This is actually a really good book. This is X-Force number 19. This is immediately following the Executioner song and the fallout from there. X-Force number 28. Pretty cool looking cable there. Again, another cool looking cable, X-Force 13. X-Men First Class. I got a couple of these. Never had any of these books. So it's just another run for me to start up and collect. More X-Force, number 14. Cannonball, Boom Boom. Cool. X-Force again, number 10. X-Force, number 27. Cool little sunspot there, like that. X-Force 26. And now Rainfire. Another cool early Rob Liefeld run. X-Force number 9. How badass is that? This is really cool. This is a pretty cheap book, but it was really cool. This is the deluxe edition of X-Men number 1. It's got the fold-in cover. Combination of all the covers. That's pretty cool. X-Men number 1, Age of Apocalypse. This is a reprint. Still pretty cool. X-Force number 12. X-Force Shatterstar. I don't know. Didn't have any in this run. Can't imagine. It's pretty difficult to make Shatterstar a cool character. X-Force number 29. This one's got arcade. Big fan of arcade. Generation X Annual. This one is from 96. Pretty cool. Don't have a whole lot of Generation X, but looking to pick it up. Now this is the -1 Uncanny X-Men. A Tale for the Ages. X-Force 21. Hey, look at this. War Machine popping in on an X-Force book. That's pretty cool. X-Force Youngblood. So never even knew this existed. Marvel Comics and Image Comics team up. Pretty cool. Cool X-Force issue. Among Us walks the Juggernaut. Anything with Juggernaut is good. X-Force number 30. Man, they tried really hard to make Shatterstar a cool character. Didn't quite get him. X-Man number 36, Surrounded by the Purple Man. Lots of X-Men in here. This is number 35. Never read any of these. Like I said, when I collect a run. There's number 34. Once I finish the run, then I go through and read the whole run. So I know he was a leftover character from the Age of Apocalypse. So it'd be pretty cool to go back and check these out. X-Man number 32. X-Man number 33. Now this one was kind of cool. Never heard of this before. Muties the Changeling. Number 1. It's weird looking. Might be pretty cool. So I'll have to collect the other volumes. This is cool. Havoc and Wolverine Meltdown issue 1. This is a really good read. If you haven't picked this one up yet, check it out. X-Men, another X-Men First Class. This one's number 3. Now this is pretty cool. So this is some manga X-Men. I didn't even know it existed, but here we are, all part of the set here. Looks like I got number 7. Some Japanese artwork there. And X-Men Evolution, number 2. Again, kind of, it's part of the animated series that was going on at the time. This week, I took a trip over to Bell Book and Comic and got something really, really cool. One of my all-time favorite artists and creators is a man by the name of John Byrne. John Byrne is famous for his work on X-Men, Fantastic Four, also did a really good Superman run in the late 80s. This week, one of the runs I've been collecting of his is his Sensational She-Hulk run. That run by John Byrne isn't something that's readily available. So it's one of those books that as I go through and I'm collecting, if I see one at the store, it's mine. I pick it up. Okay, and just like a lot of you collectors know, when you see certain things, especially at your local comic book store, it's one and done. If you're not grabbing it, somebody's coming in behind you and grabbing it. Even if you come in the next day, it's already gone. So some of those issues we will highlight. And I got a pretty decent run of Sensational She-Hulk, and we'll go through that. Alright, this is the Sensational She-Hulk run I was talking about. That's 31, 32. I love this run. Big John Byrne fan. Number 33. Artwork is cool. Mole Man. It's awesome. Alright, now this is a key. Sensational She-Hulk, number 34. This costs a little bit of money. This kind of is a mock-up of the Demi Moore Vanity Fair cover. Number 37. Number 38. Number 40. Now this one costs quite a few bucks. Great condition. Number 40. This is a key issue. She is actually, it's known because she's actually jump roping in the nude in the beginning, but no nudity. 41, 42. Sure got plenty of complaints though. 43. Another key. This wasn't a $3 book right here. These books are funny. Number 44. Real funny. At the time, you know, She-Hulk was meta before Deadpool. And this is before Deadpool was even created. Number 45. Number 46. Love that cover. Look at that. Awesome. Another She-Hulk, number 48. A lot of these books, mine is 3, are basically $3 books. Great condition. Number 49. A couple of $25 books in there and a $100 book in there. So, number 59. Awesome. Awesome run. One of the great things about collecting is as you go through and you're digging through boxes, occasionally you find stuff that's a little weird, something that's a little off, and that's a lot of stuff that I enjoy too. So this week what we are going to spotlight is The Adventures of Kool-Aid Man. This is issue number 1. Now this comic book came out in 1983. There was one that came out every year. This was something that was a mail-in proof of purchase when you bought your Kool-Aid. You clipped them off the back in the day when we had to do stuff like this. In this particular issue, the Kool-Aid Man battles it out with the Thirsties. And the cool thing about this book, especially if you were a kid, is as you flip through it, there's little crosswords and little puzzle activities that you can do inside the book. I didn't fill out some of this stuff because I couldn't find everything and felt stupid. So I just skipped through it. I didn't care. Who cares? Nobody's going to read it. It's my comic book. It's just going back in my box. When I was a kid, you used to see Kool-Aid Man commercials all the time. So the fact that there was a Kool-Aid Man comic book, I was all in. Because I like stupid, funny, weird stuff like this too. And that's what's great about comic books, because you can get all sorts of stuff. This is typically a 50-cent book hanging out in some bin in your shop. I read it. I thought it was hysterical. It was so stupid funny. It was great. So if you see it, you might want to check it out, especially if you can get it for like 50 cents or $1. What do you got to lose? And also, don't forget, it's The Adventures of Kool-Aid Man. Oh yeah! How many commercials did we have growing up with the Kool-Aid Man? All of them going, oh yeah! Love it. Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
Turbo it.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
The focus thing goes crazy.
Alright, nerds, that's about all the time we have for this week. Tune in next week. I have a new video. Already know I got something special waiting for me at my local comic book shop, Bell Book and Comic. Once again, don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the ringy dingy. We'll see you next week. Hi. Alright, we're done.
That was it? Ow!
Hey, what's up, nerds? Nah, that felt weird. Hey, what's up, nerds? Welcome to... Nope, that didn't work either. Hey, what's up, nerds? Welcome to Nerdistic Tendencies. I am your host, Ray Hale. That felt weird. Hey, what's up, nerds? Welcome to Nerdistic Tendencies. That's a mouthful. Hey, what's up, nerds? Welcome to
Blooper.
Hey, what's up, nerds? Welcome to Nerdistic Tendencies. Okay. Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up, nerds? Welcome to Hey, what's up, nerds? Welcome to this week's episode of Nerdistic Tendencies. I am your host, Ray Hale.